the size 4. I did take my supplements, but that's not food. No, it's not working. Okay. Too much suspense. It worked. I will clean that up later, but I will measure. One oh four, guys. Oh my god. Oh my god. 104. So guys, I had to show Michael. So as you saw, 104. This is oh, no more blood. I will eat. Look guys, look, it's vegan. Mangoes, carrots, salad, sesame seeds. Right, I have to have ketchup, not ketchup, soy sauce. I will just show you guys. This is avocado vinaigrette. So I mixed avocado vinaigrette and soy sauce. I will just put this in the fridge because it has avocado. It says it's vegan, guys, and it needs to be in the fridge right away. So you can have anything as your sauce. I just find it yummier with soy sauce. And this avocado dressing is yummy too. It's a little bit too spicy for me, and too sour. Of course, it's sour. It's vinaigrette though. You could eat I forget what I was about to say. Wasabi, guys, but that's too spicy for me. So my low-fat vegan diet is really working. My god. I don't know how long I've been doing it. Can it be 2 weeks? I've done it before. Going down with the blood sugar. But that was with exercise. That was vegan. But not low fat. And I have tried normal diet, low fat. It didn't work. has no cholesterol, but technically it's not vegan. Shrimp chips baked. So it's lower in fat, but it's still a shrimp, like tiny bit. I guess I'm turning into an American eating with chips. This is not too bad since it's baked. It's mostly flour, guys. I don't know how they were able to remove the cholesterol, guys. So I still need to lower my blood sugar. It should be 100 or lower. I believe Maria's blood sugar was 85. And she's not low fat, but she is thin. Or slim. She's 5'5", guys, and her weight is between 113 to 135. My tummy, guys. This is my breakfast. If you're 5'5" like Maria, your weight should be between 113 to 135 pounds. If you're 5'2" or 5'3" like me, your weight should be between 104 to 130 something. 130 what? Something. I don't remember. Sushi is so filling because of the rice, guys. dressing or vinaigrette is so expensive. Like normal vinaigrette or dressing would just be $2 something. 3. If it's a little bit high end, maybe 4. But this one is $6.99, so $7. Michael was surprised, but I'm going to buy guacamole and what do you call that? Cherry tomatoes. Slice the tomatoes and then mixed it with the guacamole and put some vinaigrette. Since it's so sour. I thought I needed this, but there's a lot. There's mango in the sushi, guys. Yesterday, Michael and I were on my doctor's appointment, or not really doctor, but on board appointment. With a medical attendant or medical assistant, MA. And I got me a doctor. That's the good news. The bad news is all of the other doctors were occupied or busy. Dr. Amy, graduated last year. She's very young. There's another doctor. I don't even know his name, but he also graduated last year. My God, he looks a little bit older. But I chose Dr. Amy. Only because she's a woman. And she wrote more on her hobby, hiking. What did she write? Biking, spending time with husband and dogs. I reacted a little bit that she doesn't have kids, but then, because when you have kids, you get more experience, whether you like it or not, guys. So she's too new. So another reason reason to get healthy. Because if your doctor doesn't have experience, my God, God help you. I can be wrong, of course, guys, but usually. So, before I told you maybe I have MS, but I've been reading more about MS and RA. RA is Rheumatoid Arthritis. My whole family has that, even my relatives. So I think it's just, I mean not just arthritis, but my mom has it. I told her before to go vegan because, especially low fat vegan, because it's anti-inflammatory, but she wouldn't listen. Our fingers are deformed. And now I told her go low fat vegan, but she's not listening either. She's just saying, yeah, when I have lower weight, I have less pain. Of course you have less pain, but she still has pain, guys. So I think since almost all my relatives and my family have arthritis, I think it is arthritis. And I'm not so worried because since I went vegan, okay, I'm not calling myself vegan, but since I started eating vegan foods, the pain, my God, guys, is much less. The blurry vision, sometimes I have even clear vision. I read and watched on YouTube, you know, with Dr. McDougall and Dr. Greger, that when you go on a low fat vegan diet, it can take up to 4 months before you notice a difference, but I've noticed after just one day. I've been doing this for, is it almost two weeks, guys? The thing that disappeared right away is the cramps. And also the numbness on my legs, my God, and the left cheek. I told you about the numbness. I don't have that feeling anymore of, oh, I might be paralyzed. I don't have that fear anymore. The vegan coenzyme Q10 helps me with energy too, but I know it's from that because Michael is also much more energetic now and is not doing vegan. Is that yucky, guys? It's not dirty really. While the MA was telling me, yeah, I will get the doctor, I was able to, like she said, oh, we only have these doctors to choose from, and I thought, uh-oh. So Maria will be so happy about my blood sugar. I sure would. Michael, and he was so happy. I'm more motivated now to really follow a low-fat vegan diet. I won't like feel guilty if I, like yesterday we were in this restaurant and the only non-vegan and low-fat was the fruit plate, but Michael wanted us to eat there, so, and he wouldn't like it if I only ordered fruit, but I ordered the least dangerous for me, guys. I ordered waffle. It was even tiny, and not tiny but not big, not like those big plates you see, you know, on diners. No, it only cost $6. Michael's food cost $20. So he got coffee, orange juice, and a big plate with 2 eggs, chicken tenders, hash brown, toast. My God. Okay, he only ate 1/2, and yet he gained 1 pound, guys. He only ate 1/2 of his plate, and then after that, when he went to the casino, he only ate salad with chicken something, no cheese. And yet this morning he gained 1 pound, while I kept my weight of 155. So I lost 8 pounds after, is it 2 weeks, guys? And I was eating a lot yesterday. I made the sushi. I made 7 rolls. I ate 1.5 rolls, and then ate, you know, normal vegan foods the whole day. It's not true when they say you gain fat with rice or pasta or potatoes. If you're following a low-fat vegan diet, you won't gain. So I don't use oil, guys. I'm full now, guys. I'm not saying my doctor is bad. It's not that. Maria and Micah said it's good she's young, because then she's more open to new diets and healthy living. And Micah said, since she just graduated, that means she's up to date. That's what Maria said too. And not arrogant, more open-minded. I know all of that, but I would rather want Michael's doctor. He has more experience, he's older. Not very old though. He's not older than 35 something. I don't think so. But still, if you've only been a doctor for a year, I have never, even when I was small, guys, I have never liked my peers. I was always talking with older people, not just older but wiser people, more intelligent than me people. And of course with age comes experience, and if you're not totally dumb, usually you're smarter, you get more experience, wiser if you're not, doing bad things. So yes, I am judging her. Joy. It's just that. It's just me. I'm like that. So I really need to follow this low-fat vegan diet if I don't want my joint pains to worsen. Some doctors say it's incurable, arthritis. The McDougall, he's not vegan, guys, but he is advocating for not eating meat, dairy, fats, even vegetable oil. And if you have arthritis, he's saying to eat anti-inflammatory foods, fruits, veggies, fiber, potatoes, and avoid, it's not saying, oh, you need to be vegan, but if you have arthritis, you shouldn't eat animal products, and as I said, oil, and if you're not totally cured, he thinks, it's not just he thinks, but because of the studies that has been done, you only get it when you're eating those foods. When you stop, you're not sick anymore. He said that if you already have deformed fingers, no diet can cure that. So I will just do this because it's working, guys. MS and RA are similar, but MS is much worse. It's similar in a way that both worsen with humidity and heat. Like yesterday, guys, I was watering the plants and it was after 3. I could feel the heat at the back of my head, and I thought, uh-oh, migraine. I mean, it would come. So just before I went in the house, I get the migraine. So I went in, turned on the aircon, and it went away after 10 minutes. Before, I would do that too. Didn't work. It went not totally away after 10 minutes, but lessened. And then when Micah came after a few hours, it was almost gone. And then right before I slept, right before I went to bed, totally gone. That would never happen if I didn't go low fat and vegan diet. I'm so thankful to God, guys, that I'm able to do this. I'm able to cure myself of this. And as I told you before, guys, I've done so many diets. I've experimented. I'm not like proud or thinking vegan diet didn't work. And I tried the paleo thing, didn't work. And I could only do it for, 4 days. I tried like paleo, like really paleo first day, but my god, I was peeing the whole day, since meat, lots of meat, is diuretic. So what I did was to follow Dr. Wall's protocol, as I told you before, guys. So not a lot of meat, I think 15 to 25% of your plate was meat, and then the rest veggies. That's some fruits. My god, I went to the bathroom so much because of too much veggies. I mean, I love spinach, but I like now when I'm doing this, it's my plate is 50 to 70% rice, because rice is my favorite, guys. I'm Filipino, and then the rest is veggies. So half of my plate, 1/4 of my plate, depending on my if I have cravings for something. Usually I eat though 7 cups of veggies. I have tried the 9 cups of veggies, but oh my god, always in the bathroom now. And I would be able to do that, like 9 cups of spinach, because that's my favorite, or 9 cups of veggies. It's just that then I would need lots of bananas to offset that, going to the bathroom so much. But I don't want to force myself. So it's really, I'm really following a rice diet, rice and veggie diet. I'm not following like, I don't like think 50% of my plate. I just follow my cravings for that day. If I need 70% of my plate to be rice, I don't think so much about it. And sometimes I don't like so much rice or so much. I am trying to avoid gluten though. Yesterday I had the waffle, and okay, I wasn't having cramps, I wasn't having numbness, but I was a little bit tired, and I got the stabbing pain, it will come like that, like electric in my arms, and I got neck pain, but much less than eating meat. It was quite yummy though. Of course, waffle has eggs and probably dairy, so that's not good for my tummy either. I could have just, because my guy said, oh, I better be careful when I take you out. Yeah, I will see if I can stop myself, but I never ask Micah to go out again because it's harder to eat out, but I will just do my best in just ordering salad, fruits, avocado, things like that, guacamole, and just look for things like that. Usually there you can choose fruit plate, salad, so I would just be the boring one, guys. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you like this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and a like, and please subscribe to this channel, ScorpioAnnYT, and please click on your notifications so you will know when I upload a video. Please go to my husband's ASMR channel soothing ASMR and my daughter's 2 channels,